Good morning, superstars. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I want to read a very fun story with you. It is still about animals, but it also connects to something that we did at school. Do you remember before we left, we planted some radish seeds in the garden? And we love to read our stories out in the garden, right? Well, I have some photos that Mrs. Beckelheimer sent me about how our garden is growing. So I will send those pictures on Parent Square to show you how our garden is growing. But this story is about some animal gardeners, so I would love to read it. This book is called Tops and Bottoms. It was adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens, and this book is really cool because look how I open it. Top to bottom. Again, this book is called Tops and Bottoms, and it's reminding me about our gardening at Whitaker. Tops and Bottoms. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth or his money to his son, this guy. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land, too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with the tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Do you guys remember when he raced a tortoise? Hare and his family were in very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. There they are, Hare and Mrs. Hare and all the family. There's Bear. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle." "Yes, sir, Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what will it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half? It's up to you, tops or bottoms." Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. "I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." Here are the hares. Look at Bear sleeping. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. That's when they take out the weeds. They are gardening just like we did, huh? Bear slept as the crops grew. Look at those crops. They're growing, growing, growing. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear. You get the tops and I get the bottoms." All right. Hare and his family dug up all the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. Okay, Bear said that he wanted the tops of the crops. Did he get them? Yep. And so Hare got the bottoms. So what kinds of plants did Hare get? He got things where you can eat what's at the bottom, right? Did he get a better deal? Yeah, it looks like Hare gets to eat some food, while Bear just gets the tops of the plant that we don't normally eat. And he looks grumpy about it. Bear stared at his pile. "But Hare, all the best parts are in your half." "You chose the top half, the tops, Bear," Hare said. "Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again. And this season, I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It's a done deal, Bear." Okay, now will it be fair? So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. They're doing a lot of difficult gardening, huh? What is Bear doing? Just sleeping. Bear slept as the crops grew. Look at him growing. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms and I get the tops." Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. These vegetables, all the tops are the main part that we eat, and the bottoms are not so much. Is Hare being a little tricky? Bear looked at his pile and scowled. Hare, you have cheated me again. But Bear, Hare said, you wanted the bottoms this time. Bear growled, you plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me 1 season of both tops and bottoms. You're right, poor old Bear, sighed Hare. It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear. All right, what's Bear doing? He's still sleeping. Here's the Hare and his family. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, wake up, Bear. This time you get the tops and the bottoms. Tops and the bottoms. There, in front of Bear's house, lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. That's his trick. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. Huh? See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal. Are those hares very happy about it at the bottom? They get food to eat, huh? How does Bear look? Not so happy. By now, Bear was wide awake. That's it, Hare, he hollered. From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles. Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Hop, hop, hop. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. Now his family is comfortable, and Bear is doing his hard work. Boys and girls, I love this story because it talks about planting and the importance of hard work. If we just slept the whole time, would we get any vegetables or any flowers or anything? No, we have to do the hard work when we're gardening in order to get the fun things out of it. So boys and girls, I'm very excited to show you how our plants are doing, and I will do that after this. Boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye.